Alright, gentlemen, welcome to Babylon Gaming. If you haven't already done so, smack that like and subscribe. I just want to pause here and thank everybody who's actually jumped out and supported this transition. And Mesk is on board already. I mean, you guys have been fantastic. I'm already up over 160 subs. I never thought I would have got here this quick, just perfectly honest. And today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to hit Volkhov for a little bit because I think pretty much everybody's probably tired of seeing me at Amber. Oh, oh man, you got robbed. Did you at least see the guy with the gun? I'll be honest. Hold on, let me just hit this. I'll be honest with you. I did like nothing up there as far as wild carps last night. It was pretty. I got wild carp, but they were on the low side, and I was even trying your 4-0 hook method. I thought about jumping down to 1-0 to see if that would actually have helped, but I didn't do it. I kind of got tied up, and I went over to the buffalo side, and that buffalo side was actually not good either. So tuba as a whole just kind of went Peter. You know, sometimes it. Oh, I don't want the red one. I hate the red one. Sometimes, you know, tuba. Oh, a lot of these maps just they don't like you after a while, and I'm okay with that. I give them a break. That's why I come to Volkhov. It's cheap. You know, Volkhov's always cheap to fish. One thing is, I seen hitting was these stupid yellows, and I've never had any luck with the yellows. I've only ever had success with the blues. Oh, and apparently that one is actually to the test weight of this rod. I mean, I guess I could just clip them. It would probably make it a little easier. That way it don't go any further. I'll do it next time. What rod's what? The first rod I had? Talking about that one? This is Super Duty. You should know that one. That's the one you use. This is a Black Edition. I have the spinning or the casting edition I won in a tournament. But this is the one I bought because I don't have a reel for this one yet. Nothing like, you know, winning something and not having a rod to actually equip on it. But I bought the spinning edition to put my Tagaras on. So it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a 51 kg rod, but it gives you +2 to wobbler. So it gives me an additional +2 to the wobbler. It worked out really good in Tunguska. It worked out really nice up there. But we'll see if these yellows do anything of importance. I'm not like I said, a yellow fan. I'm actually gonna, that's what I've been saving up for. I'm making 2 of those my trolling rods. So in another, if I get another 600 silver, I will have a second one out there as well. They're really nice rods. I just wanted something that would have been a little bit tougher with the Super Duty now that I'm trolling for a little bit bigger. And that actually does the job, plus gives me a +2 Yeah, well, you know, if I had Mesk money, so you have one TI now, right? You didn't buy any more? See, I don't know. That would have been a tough call. You bought a TI with 2 Vengas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Ooh, what we got here? The red one hit. An eyed. I'm not sure I could have bought the TI needing a 3rd Venga. But you do have the complete set now with the Venga, so technically you can go beluga hunting. I honestly believe you should go beluga hunting now. Maybe you'll get a blue tag beluga. I guess I could have went that way, but eh. I didn't even know where I was patrolling. I just figured I'd just go for it. Check out between the islands a few laps and then go from there. Standard. Like I said, I never have any luck with them yellows. I should throw a blue on one of them just to see. Maybe I'll throw a blue on this one. Oh, and there that one went. As soon as I tossed her. You know that's how it goes. Oh, salmon! Nice! Straight off the bat. I meant to clip that. Oh well. Here, let me bring that in. That way I don't forget again. I have a habit of just yeeting. Oh, what's up, Convo? The Mesk's in the house. He's always in the house. Yeah, he's just over here flexing his new TI rod. You know, now he's got a TI and a Venga. Well, he's got 2 Vengas and 1 TI rod now, so you know he's got to do that little flex. I got you, no worries. I believe he's still up in tuba hunting wild carp. He's been chilling. There's see the blue one hit. That yellow, ooh, that's a fat perch. Yeah, but he likes his flexing. See. Come on, we got to convince him to go beluga hunting with his 1 TI. I think I'd make a good video for him. Oh man, who ordered all these perch? What an invasive species. There you go, but you got robbed again. Oh no, you actually got it this time. Never mind. I thought it said you said 24 again, but nope, 27. Nice. Nice. At least you didn't get robbed this time. You going back bellow fishing? See that? Everybody wants to mess to go beluga fishing now. No, not bellow. Yeah, we was talking about that before I jumped on stream. Me, you, and Mesk was actually talking back and forth before I even popped on stream. I bellow fished last night and got a lot of small bellows and asps, and then I got a 36 bastard sturgeon. That was the best thing I caught out of there. Don't get me wrong, the bastard sturgeon was nice. So that was a nice little fish I pulled out of there last night. I'll throw that on. I actually recorded it, so you get. I'll pop that on a video tomorrow. I'm out. I'm out of energy. Oh no! Don't hit the land! Don't hit the land! Don't hit the land! See, I wasn't paying attention. All right, let's get some energy. Well, that's a good brown trout. Well, guess what? I wasn't fishing for sturgeon either, but guess what found me, right? Guess what found me? It's kind of, you know, I did not have really good success at the bellows. I think the biggest bellow I caught was right around 6 kilograms last night. Oh, there you go. Cha-ching. A lot of perch. Of course, I decided to get really close to that island, so that's my fault. My bad. Well, that's good. 500 silv. Can't beat that. Ho, 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 ho. At least the yellow ones seem to be doing alright for me today. There's an asp. That was about what I was catching on bleak last night. I did not do that good. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, the best thing I caught last night was that sturge. Everything bellow related was on the small side, which is fine. It's, you know, you can't always have winners. and I've been getting lucky with trophies here lately, so I really shouldn't complain a whole heck of a lot. If only it was that simple. You could blame the developers. I mean, if there was an auction house, you could probably get a Tagara actually cheaper. You know, like the one they promised a year and a half ago. I'm gonna beat that drum until it's dead. I don't care. What we got here? Another salmon. Salmons are on today. Salmons are on. Nothing huge, but, you know. Not bad. Not bad. Already, right into his mouth. Nice. I like the way they just jump into the boat. It's always good. I know you didn't take another one. The weird way you're flexing there. There we go. Oh, now the Super Duty wants in the action. Perch. There better be a perch cafe order up there. I don't know who put all these things in here. You think I'm putting them back into the water to catch? You're wrong. All perch gets sold at the fishmonger. Or made into little perch pieces. I prefer to make them into perch pieces. Mesk, you want me to start sending you some perch? Actually, you'd probably use them. Any of you guys want perch if I catch perch? You're already bait fishing. There's still that perch on there. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah, I'll be happy these salmon keep jumping out. Let's see if I even got anything bait size. I mean, I if you guys want the perch, I'd be more than happy to bait up whatever I get and send to you. I didn't know, maybe Mesk wants to go sturge fishing. Where is it? I passed it. Luga! I'm gonna test the market. Let's see. Let's see if he yells at me. He's probably got a fish on right now. Oh hey, is any of you guys want a bleak? In all seriousness, Combo, you want a bleak? You guys still going for bellows? I had hey, how's it going? Oscar, how you doing? I have a bleak left. Okay. I had one left. Sorry, it was only one from last night. If I had more, I would give you more. Oh, sorry, Oscar. I just gave it to Conva. Just gave it the convo. My bad. I knew I had some bellow fishermen up in my chat. I tell you what, Oscar. How about this? I give you like I give you my next perch, or I can give you like 10,000 egg go. I can give you all them. I give you. I got none. Come on, Mask. Oh, you need to bleak. Yeah, that was the last of the bleak I had from last night. I went bellow fishing and I got bellows, but they weren't anything exciting. I got a 36 kilogram bastard sturge out of the deal, but this was funny enough. Let's see if any of it's still here. So I was looking at the USA records last night before I went to bed. There's my sturge on top for that. Oh, someone beat out my bleak. I had to top bleak as well. What else did I have? Oh, there I am for frog, guys. What else? Oh, there I am for leather cart. I got the frog and the bleak going for the same thing, you know, gearing up for stupid bellows. Stupid trophy bleak. Yeah, them TI rods are really nice. They do look very sexy with a Venga. They do. Hey, congrats on 2 Vengas and a TI, man. That's a lot of grinding, Mesk. You know, that is a lot of grinding. Well, I'll tell you what, these salmon are for real today. At least for right now. Nothing huge yet, but we're getting some. Stupid perch. I can keep the perch. I don't want the perch. That's a lot of money. That is. There's like not even a 9 at. I remember at one point there was like a brief instant, Mesk. I had 2 Tagaras, right? And I'm like, now do I just go for 2 Tagaras and save for my first Venga? And then I started to save, and then I was like, no, I'm just gonna get three Tagaras. I love my Tagaras. I really love my Tagaras. What I do see though is when people are fishing with the Venga for carp, that reel gets slow. I mean, super slow. I'm talking about the Venga. And I know you can walk backwards and all and get it in that way faster, but you always got the chance of losing that fish if you do that. I'll get my Vengas eventually. I'm being a little needy right now. Like, I want 2 of these. Look, these rods right here that I'm looking at right now. I want 2 of these ones right here for trolling, because they are damn sexy. Tell me that ain't a sexy rod right there. Look, I know your TI is nice, but come on, man. That's a nice looking rod. You know it is. What'd be nice is if I ever get some points in my casting reels or whatever, because I do have the casting edition of that rod, and I can have 2 for trolling, and then I could still have a casting rod in my hand as well. I love Volkhov. I do. I'm not gonna lie. It's such a nice map, and it's cheap. That's why I always recommend Volkhov to newer people. I mean, where else are you going to get a 5-day boat ticket for, like, what is it, 6 silver 90, almost 7 silver, but still. And then as long as you own your lures, I mean, you're fishing for free, basically. You don't have to buy bait. If you want bait perch, I'll give you bait perch. You want bait perch? I'll give you some bait perch. Yeah, yeah, it is good for bait perch. You know what I used to use bait perch for? When I was lower level, I used to go down to Oldberg and bait fish with it for pike, and it worked really well. It worked really well. So I'd come up to Volkhov and I'd just sit here and I'd do this, and I'd bait fish, you know, I'd bait up all my perch, and then the next day I would go to Oldberg. Man, that burbot would work too. And I just loved pike fishing. I didn't even see Delva sneaking in. He snuck in on me. Yeah, Tunguska was doing all right for me too, but I wanted to give everybody a little break. I've trolled Tunguska a lot, and I think I needed a break as well. I mean, I've been in Amber and Tunguska basically for a while now. You changed to the right hooks. Well, what's the right hooks? You know which ones I use? I'll show you as soon as I get all these stupid little perchies in. Where are you trolling at? What hole? 7.5? 11? I'll show you the hooks I use. I don't know what Oscar's using. But even for these fish here, I'm using 1 hooks. Oh, I guess I should just look at the rod I'm using, huh? So even the I can't do it. Or can I? 11 and 17 hole? Oh, you're using a 2.0. I'm still only using larges and doing all right. I use the whatchamacallit, the what is it called? The magnet I can't even think. It's the one with the fuzzy, the red fuzz. Let me actually, I think it's on. I have put it on a lot of lures now. It is on one of my lures. I just been equipping my lures with them. What lures are hot down there right now? What lures are hot right now down there? The blues, right? Yeah, G details, and I think it was this one. Is this it? That's what I equipped. Yeah, I should have just right clicked it, but that's the same hooks I use. These are pretty decent hooks. That's what I got on these as well, is the large ones. I should have went for the 1.0s. Now that he's saying 2.0s, I should probably start switching things over to the like bigger hook size 1.0, 2.0s. But they do so damn well. I hate to change anything that works. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the same hooks I use. Except for 1.0 and 2.0. Until I start having a bad bite rate up there, then I'm not gonna really. That's not always true. I mean, I get bigger hook, bigger fish, but I mean, I still get plenty of stuff on larges and 1.0s. Even when I'm carp fishing, I mean, I have been using 4.0 hooks more now that me and Mesk was talking, but I haven't noticed any difference between a 4.0 and a 1.0. In fact, I think I have better bite rates on the 1.0. And I get a little, that's basically the 1.0s is what I caught all them trophies on at Amber. The larges will hook the same fish. I pulled many a trophies out with ones. Yeah, you do get some smalls, but no matter what, it's what you grab. Oh, I love Tunguska, man. Tunguska's like non-stop ripping out right now. Non-stop ripping out. It was insane. I was pulling out all kind of freaking Arctics. What's biting up there right now? Arctics? Still, I don't know if anybody of my group's up there fishing. I see salmon, I see char. I was actually pulling more chars than anything last time. Nelmas. Oh, you're catching Nelmas too. Hey. Yeah, it's a lot of smalls and perches. But we're changing it up. What's going on, Ryan? Oh, how's that amber spot treating you? It started slowing up for me last night. Well, I think amber itself was just slow yesterday, so hopefully it works out for you. Looks like you got decent weather for a couple days, so hopefully, but dangerously, I'm telling you, I make really good money at that amber spot. A lot of money. That was 3 days and nothing but, you know, thousands of dollars. Lots of cash, not too big. Well, when the trophies come, they seem to come in like groups up there at that spot. You convinced me though, Oscar. I tell you, you seen what I was catching, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy 1 O hooks and put on here, and we'll see if that don't pump it up. I love experimenting. Oh, yeah, they were great. So 8 trophies in like 3 days. And that, you know, I didn't fish there very long. I think the first day, the last 2 trophies I just posted today, it was like within my first hour. It was nuts. Well, first hour and a half. Because I was saying how slow it was, and then I caught 2 trophies. So the key is just to complain. The key is just to complain, man. I love amber. I could fish it a lot. It's just, I like a little change up every once in a while. So I'm going to go in, Oscar, and I'll buy 4 1-0 hooks. Actually, I'll buy 2-0 hooks. I'll buy 2-0 hooks. I was hoping for a blue tag the other day, I ain't even gonna lie. Last night I was fishing a bellow spot and got a 36 kilogram sturge. Bastard sturgeon. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of smalls, but we'll see. Let's go in. Well, I ain't gonna go in yet. Let's make one more pass and then we'll go in and we'll buy 2-0 hooks. We'll buy 2-0 hooks. Oscar's saying 2-0 hooks. Let's buy some 2-0 hooks. If I buy 4, I can put them on these, and then I can also take them off and experiment with them at the same time at Tunguska, just to see if there is a difference. I have no problem doing that. Oh, I mean we getting, but nothing too. It's just boom, boom, boom. Fat perch. More perch. We'll see what day 1. I was actually looking at bear before, when me and you was talking before I came live. I took a look at bear and it looked like good weather. I almost went. I almost went. It looks really good. But I haven't been to Volkhov. I think I was at bear last. I think I was at Volkhov, you know, a lot longer time ago than I was bear. I'm not sure though. For me, bear is so hit or miss. It really is. I only do bear like once in a blue moon. I am due to do it again though here. We are due to do it. So we'll go in. It's going to be our last pass today. We'll take a quick look at the cafe, and then we will get some 2-0 hooks and throw on here to see if that don't help. And that'll be a fun experiment for me as well up in Tunguska. I get really decent nets with my large 1 hook, so I'm kind of curious if it'll actually, you know, increase. Haha. Nice. Well, so I know from experimenting, the only place the 4-0 hooks work for me is tuba. From what me and Mesk was playing around with, I've tried 4-0 hooks a lot of different places. Nice. That's good money. That's good money. And your trolling spot's a little different than mine. Because you're doing the 11 and 17 hole. Woohoo! Nice. Can't beat that. We'll see how your 2-0s work up here. I'll need to lure out of the water. Haha, going to amber. Get them fish, big dog. Get them. Let's see if there's any perch on this stupid cafe order. There is. Hot dog. I may only need 6 pieces. Good deal. Good deal. You can have all 6. What are you? All 8? Nah, forget that. I ain't keeping that crap. I mean, well, you can either hit 124 or you can hit the spot that I was pulling out all the trophies the last couple days. Ryan said he's already ripped out all the small ones from 9277, so I didn't even get, that's a shame. I didn't even get a small one. I don't think at 9270. I didn't even get a non-marker one. I was using in fact, this was the, no it wasn't. No it wasn't. I was going to say that was the I'm in the store anyway. All right, hooks. Let's take a look. Treble hooks. So you use these. And you're saying 2-0. Okay. So I'll ooh. You know, I'm putting on I'm putting on a 70. Oh my god, I'm gonna put two of these on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The funny thing is we put hooks on our lures that are more than our lures. That's that's always the funny part. That is always the funny part. So let me go over these rods. Like each one of them lures were probably like 35 silver. So I'm gonna put two hooks on that are 79 silver a piece on, because you know that's what we do. I gotta take it off. All right, fine. I'll just go over there anyway. So rods. Take you off. Rods. And I'm just going to leave the large one hook on my third rod because it really don't matter. All right, well, let's go to the yellers. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I put the wrong hook on. Don't. Too many treble hooks, too many trebles. All right. So now that we got that back under control. I spent more silver today than I was close to getting that. What was my amber spot? 9277 was my amber spot, yeah, that I caught all them trophies. 9277 clip is 40 casting towards the 5 hole. That was an old spot that me and Undead Samurai used to fish at all the time, and everybody kind of quit fishing there. I just happened to go and decided to try it out again and see if it would actually be active for me, and to my surprise it was. What setup did I use there? I used inline rig. Here, I can almost redo the setup in my head here. Or not inline. I used classic. Just the same setup, except for I used... The hell did I use? I don't even remember what the hell I used. Crab and fish. I used pepper mussel. I used spicy... No. What did I... What did I use? Now I'm second guessing myself. It's like I haven't been there. Oh, king crab dip. So, and then I had my PVA was this. And that was what I used. Now that was last week's stuff, so I don't know if it'll still hit. You look. I kind of make my own PVA for what I'm fishing for. Everything's different. Just like that, and then I have a bear one, which doesn't work nearly as good as I had hoped when I made it, because when I made it, this was probably about a year ago. Cocos and cream and honey and peach was all the rage, so I kind of combined them all together. It works, but not like, a like this bream PVA mix. Um, Here's a buffalo one that works really good. It's all krill with some oatmeal in there. Here's some older stuff that just I don't really use much anymore. When was the leather? It was just yesterday. Yesterday. I caught it yesterday morning. All them trophies. It was funny. I basically streamed, and then the next day I posted what I caught. So the leather was actually caught yesterday morning before I moved. I I caught the leather. I sat there for a little bit longer, and then I went to. No. I meant we used to fish it a long time ago. Yeah, no. I just fished that spot. That was what I caught all them trophies on, was the last 3 days. The leather is at that spot, correct. That was the only leather I caught at that spot, however. I'm just giving you the heads up. That was the only leather I caught at that spot, was the trophy. Oh yeah, and the PVA. I mean, you'll get the hang of PVA. A lot. Some of my stuff works, some of it don't. You can use base PVA. I try to base my PVA off of what kind of bait I'm using though. Obviously, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. I mean, here was when all the big mulberry was a rage. I think I had crushed mulberries and everything at black currant. Oh yeah. This actually works really well for wild carp for me. All right. Brad, the fishing in Volkhov, I caught a lot of fish, but they were smalls. But under Oscar's tutelage, um, I've changed hooks. I used to run. We're gonna see if it works. So, what I used to run in all mine was these hooks. I had these ones in, and they're really good hooks. But Oscar's saying run 2 O's, and so I am running 2 O's now. I got the 79 silver a piece hooks on here. Because only the best, according to Oscar, catches fish. So I'm all about, only the best catching fish. Lure 39 silver, hooks 100 and 150 or 160. And then normally I don't fish at night, but I just don't care. Let's see if we can get anything. I'll pull a cat up. Let's go. Oh, did I just jinx myself? Oh, Xander. Okay. We'll go with that. Wrong one. And I just left the regular hooks on this one. I don't pull out that third rod that much anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I got way too much crap in my inventory. Hey, no worries, no worries, no worries. I'm always looking for good PVA, to be honest with you. I did send you the right stuff, right? Hold on, I'm looking. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Okay. I gotta go through, actually, since we're sitting here talking about it. I got so much PVA, some of this older PVA I should just discard. There's a lot of PVA I made like a year ago that I just, in my recipes as well. I mean, here's a burbot one I don't even remember making. Some of these were just test ones. The wild carp one, I'm definitely never getting rid of that one. That one saved my life so many times. You couldn't handle the additional track to the PVA? No? uh, let's see if the increased hook size will net us some bigger returns here, boys. If it does, I'll send Oscar something really nice, like, you know, 10,000 egg dough. Oh yeah, yeah, Narga. That's what my old lady has. She has a Narga. I did not replace the hooks on this one, so we're still going to get some smalls on it. Yeah, my old lady actually goes to the same spot, but she's like you. She actually does not have her her skills upped enough to use PVA, so she basically just runs the dips and all. Generally doesn't do too bad for not having PVA. I'm actually kind of shocked. Oh. Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there. We have all been there. I think I got rid of most of my ground bait balls. I made a ton by accident. Same thing. I used to do the same thing. When I first got PVA, I was like, always, look, here's mulberry, here's burbot, there's mussel mix. I actually should give some of these to my missus. She can probably use it better than me. Not a brie mix I can keep. I can actually use that. Gibble carp? No, no one wants that. I should just discard that. Oh, you want it? Yeah. What's your in-game name? I'll send you some. I generally don't use ground bait a whole heck of a lot anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'm just no sense in me just tossing it. Oh, that's you. I'm just gonna do this till I get this fish in. That way I don't have to research for you. Alright. Alright. There we go. Let's go. Now we should be alright. Ground bait. Here's an all carp one I used to use. It generally just was good for all carp. I mean, you can give it a whirl, see if you like it. If you do, you got it. You know, you can copy the recipe. What else? Okay. That one worked a really long time ago. I used that all carp like everywhere. What else? Ground bait. Amber mussel, here you go. You can have some of that. Have that one. There's a mulberry. Well, some of these, I mean, it's not gonna cost you anything to make, and if you actually use the couple I send you and like it, you know you can just copy the recipe. You can always just copy the recipe. It's no big deal. Now the mulberry just hasn't really worked for a while unless you're, you know, fishing with the dips, the mulberry dips. What else we got here? Oh, what have we? Oh, you didn't have to worry about sending me that. I ain't worried. If I gotta cry over one PVA stick, yeah. What else? Ground bait. Here's a burbot one. I don't even know. I don't even remember it. But instead of me just throwing it out, you can look and see if you want to use it. Ibrahim. I think that actually works for bream as well. Oh, there's a pike. There's an asp. Yeah, man. Don't worry, I got more. I got more. Hold on, let's see what else I got. Like, I literally do not use a whole heck of a lot of ground bait. I will, now the bream mix, I think, is this the one I made before? Yeah, that is not the... Yeah, this is the standard bream mix. Some of this is still left over from when I was trying to level it up. You said, look, you said you'd take, here's carp, and then I'll stop on you. There, take the carp, because these are 10 out of 10, so these should work alright. I'm just doing some inventory cleanup. I didn't even hit you with any lures. Alright. There you go. My inventory is now clean of ground bait. Well, almost. Nobody wants the white bream mix, I don't think. Nobody ever used white bream mix. Look, it's all about PVA now. It really is. And plus, I make a lot of my own. Oh. On the blue? Really? Okay. I didn't even replace these hooks. I didn't even replace these hooks. This fish does not count, Oscar. I didn't replace these hooks. The biggest fish comes from the, I think, no, these have the large one that I have. So the largest fish I caught so far will be off the large one, but a different lure. So it's definitely the, you know, nicer. Well, see, now I said that, and look what's going on over here. So, oh, hi, shit. Oh shit. Well, if I'd have known that would worked, I'd gave away ground bait more often. So anytime you're slow fishing, guys, just give Gust some ground bait, and this is what happens. You know, I'm gonna remember that. So if randomly, Ryan, if you just like see ground bait coming in or some PVA, you know I'm just trying to increase my bite rate. Oh, it hit the other line and jumped. What an asshole. All right, we'll get this in, and then we'll cast that back out, and then we'll grab the other one that's pulling. I gotta get some coffee into my system. 4 shots should do it. 4 shots to do it, boys. %. Yep, Irish luck. I just want to run a straight line because I don't want to, I want to keep pulling that other fish. I don't even remember what I had the friction set to on that one, so it might only be like a 26, 27. That's a small one. I'll be able to get that one back in and recast in a second. This one here is a little, oh, he doesn't look that big. I don't know why I have a hard time judging salmon. It's probably like a 12. Salmon fight's so difficult compared to everything else. They used to not, it's only a 10. They used to not be that bad at fighting. It used to be you could bring a 12-kilogram fish in like nothing. And the developers just totally went haywire on, you know, how hard a salmon should fight. Yeah, I only had this one at 27. Let's go. Let's get him in. Still. Sometimes. Sometimes. Let's go back and get this guy. They still made him fight ridiculous. I mean, for what that was, a 12, I should have been able to reel that thing straight in. I mean, let's face it, by the time you do this and you stop the engine, it's not that big of a diff. It really isn't. In fact, by the time you do all that, you could have already had him in. That's why I never stop trolling anymore. It's really... Because while you're trolling as well, usually I can grab something on the other line. By the time I'm done with this one, I could have already had something on the other line just running around. Because I'm greedy, bread. I like my monies. I like my money. But not bad. It's going to be halfway decent silver. No matter what. It used to be, you could actually, used to be able to sit down and just reel these fish in like nothing. The only time you've seen anything like this in the past is if it was like a 20-kilogram salmon. You never used to see the salmon fight like this. And then the problem was we were making too much money. And the devs all of a sudden made these salmon fight, you know, tough more than they should. To be honest with you. Do you know why that one came in easier? When your leader's over 38 kilograms, it'll come in a little and that's why I want 2 of these rods. All right. What do we got cooking? Nice, nice. Alrighty. It's all good. What's crank? Oh, what are we using? It's not the... It's the DP600... Not the 3. 3's the blue. What are we using? Oh, it is a 3. Okay. It's a yellow one everybody else is using. I cheat. I cannot wait to get a second rod like that. I really can't. I can't. The Super Duty's nice, but I'll be honest with you. I do really like that. And for 7,500, I'm gonna buy a second one. That's what the look. We're almost there. Well, I was up over right around 7 grand before I started buying all the hooks and stuff I did today, but I can't wait to get two on board with this. Then it pulls out a chub. And then it pulls out a chub. That's the way it always works. Then we grab a chub. Game's gonna curse us with some perch now. Oh, I caught some nice fish. He had a nice wild carp. Why can't I spell today? Not really. I ain't even gonna apologize. We're not reeling. We are having some brain trauma today. Holy cow. Where are you fishing at, Brad? You still at, Where was you? Wasn't at Amber. Wasn't you at Tunguska? No, that was Oscar. That was at Tunguska. Hopefully Ryan's getting something. Ooh, we got something on our Super Duty again. Oh, nothing. You didn't miss anything. You missed me reeling in an 18 like nothing with my black edition. I love it. I love this rod. We're gonna get 2 of them. Then we're gonna have some fun. I didn't know how I was gonna like it, so I bought one. I love it. Absolutely love it. Because I've had my Super Duties. My Super Duties went through hell and back. These Super Duties, man, I tell you, when you're a newer player starting out, these Super Duties right here get you through everything, thick and thin. I love this rod for a long time. It just was a part of my arsenal forever. And I'm just now replacing it after all this time. It's really a good rod for younger trollers. Great for trolling. Great for trolling. You can slap anything on it. I mean, look, I still got my Tagara on it. I only go up to a 27 test line with it because I think it's a 30. You can... Oh, you got what rod? The Super Duty? You can slap your Narg on it. You can put your Narg on that. Or do you mean you got a cat? See, if you're like me, like I won this, but I don't have a reel, so it does me no good. But it's a very nice rod. What, these Super Duties? Oh yeah, you could smash your Narga right on that. I'd put your Narga on that, and I'd put, like, you know, some... Yeah, that's what my old lady runs. Yeah. She runs a Super Duty. She don't have the XH like I have. I believe she just has the H. I'd have to look at her setup. I believe she just has the H like you do. And I'm pretty sure she runs a 22-pound or a 22-kilogram test line on it. Yep. Yeah. Because when I first, I was trying to convince her to buy this XH. And there was a little bit of a price difference there. And then she decided she wanted to go with the H because I think it was cheaper. So she went with the H. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the H. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like I said, she slams... I don't even know what the difference is, to be honest, between the H and the XH. Like, this is a 30.5 kilogram. I'm not sure what hers is. I don't know what kind of kilograms the H is. Hey, bread! Yay! We found bread. Excellent. But yeah, brother, slap that Nargo on there. What reel was you trying to save up for to put on there? You bought the spinning edition, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not at the tackle store, so I can't really look at the rods. I mean, because she bought... I don't know if there's a casting edition or not. Because what I did with mine is, you can see, I have XHs, and I basically went from alpha. I had my alpha reel on them, and then I put my mares on there. Hey, what's going on? Well, man, I'm gonna butcher that name. We'll just call you Lucid. We'll call you Kazaz. Kazaz. How are you doing today? We're just, you know, doing a little bit of salmon fishing here. Chilling. I'm pretty terrible with names. I can get basic names like Ryan and Bread. I'm a butcher of names. Yeah. USA, I got a couple different weeklies. What am I on weeklies for? Wait, you mean for that salmon? Oh my God, yeah, there I am. Salmon. I still got it for the bastard sturge. Okay. They took my bleak off me, but that's alright. They can have the bleak. I'm still on it for the frog. What else? There's my leather carp. Hey, I've been pretty productive so far this week. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Kazas. Love you. Yeah, I like to change it up every once in a while. Like, I don't like to fish the same spot all the time, but it's a little hard. Like Amber, it was hard to leave Amber because Amber was definitely giving up some cash and definitely giving up some trophies. But I thought it was time to start earning some extra silver. We still need about another 800 silver to get my second rod there. Hey, we've been pretty productive. We've been a productive member of society this with all of our weeklies. I know the missus don't want to hear that. She likes to top me over on the USA weeklies, but that's all right. We'll let her suffer. She loves trolling Volkhov too, so I'm sure she'll be back. She actually had me last week on the salmon because I think I only went to Volkhov one day. But I don't do Volkhov all the time. She is almost leveled up enough to hit Tunguska, so I have a feeling that once she hits Tunguska, boys, we're going to need a crowbar to pull her off that map. It's just the way it is. That seems to be the natural progression. If you like Volkhov, you just kind of naturally progress to Tunguska, just because there's so much to do at that little river there. You can troll, you can spin fish, and you can use your lower lines and spin fish to little stream. You can even bottom fish there for sturge and everything else. The only thing you can't do is carp. It's actually a well-rounded lake or river, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a river. Probably the best well-rounded river they've made in this game, which is probably why everybody likes Tunguska. I like it, but it is, you know, it is a little bit pricey if you're a newer player. That's why I recommend Volkhov to get your silver build up and get your equipment started, and then, you know, as you can progress, then Tunguska is actually a really good spot for you guys. Silver making on this map's, you know, very weather dependent, as everything else. Tunguska's the same way. If it gets too hot, you ain't gonna be catching anything. What was that? That was terrible. Who taught me how to fish? Did I check my... I thought I heard my DMs going off. Oh, not yet. We got 17 fish, but I think that this net is starting to improve. Well, I thought it was. That 18 and that 10 is going to really help out. Got a lot less purchase run since we upgraded the hook, so... I said that, and what did I just pull out? Oh my goodness, stupid little perch. But I did not upgrade the hooks on this particular lure. And that's probably... Hey, Ryan, I used to be in the same boat, man. I used to have like 10 stores under me. And then, I kind of took a slower paced job now. Nowadays I work part-time. I used to work like 68 hours a week, but then, you know, when you're 45 and have 3 heart attacks, you kind of slow down. you kind of slow down a little bit. Now I only work 32 hours a week and I don't even care. They try to call me in. Oh yeah, well the first 2 heart attacks I had wasn't bad. They just required stints. You know, the last one I had probably about a year ago, and I got a nice little zipper effect going down from the triple bypass. So that one there definitely puts a damper on things. Oh, I don't think... I just do this channel for fun, to be honest, brother. I do enjoy everybody. you know, but I have no no problem seeing that if I like bringing everybody along for the ride. I enjoyed Twitch. For me, it was just too much with Twitch, because what I was doing was I'd get on Twitch, and then a couple times, you know, I'd make a video here and there, because Twitch wouldn't save your VODs. So I figured out if I just stream YouTube, it was so much easier. Oh, I did take a good break. After my last heart attack, I took about 4 months off. And then I went back to work like a numpty, and they kept pressuring me to work another 60, 70 hours a week, and then I basically just stepped down from that job. I worked that job for a long time. I worked that job probably for about 12 years. So to go from working 60, 70 hours a week to just working 32 was just it's like I'm not even working now. Yeah. Yeah, it's we've changed the scenario. Like, I wasn't sure when I first came to YouTube how I was going to roll. And then I realized really quick that if I just used YouTube to stream instead of doing Twitch and YouTube, it just made it a lot more difficult, or a lot easier to do. The conversions, everything's easier to do. And who knows? Once my car's paid off, maybe I will even work even less. We'll see. We'll see about that. That'd be nice. Like everywhere else, though, every job you get, you're always going to be, you know, short-handed. But I refuse to work more than 40 hours a week. I will help them out every once in a while and work 5 days a week, but I will not work, you know, part-time, so, or full-time, all the time. The funny thing is, some of my supervisors watch my channel, so, you know. They know. Right, boss? Shoot. It's all good. The key to life is actually enjoying where you're at when you're at, where you're at and doing, you know. If you're always trying to grind for a goal, like in real life, for money and everything, well, I mean, government work's really good. I mean, the nice thing about government work, like I was in the military, so I do get a little bit of a check from them as well, which helped me do what I'm able to do. But the nice thing about the government is, you know, you don't have to work for them nearly as long. You know, you can generally put a little bit of time in, and it ain't like you got to work all the way until you're 65. You can generally work there 15, 20 years and get a check from it. But most people really enjoy working for the government, so they just stay there until they decide to retire. Oh, I was hoping for a little more fish, but we got a little bigger fish. Oh, there we go. Fish has definitely increased in size by changing the hook. So that was actually a good call. Definitely a good call. Of course, I caught one fish that was decent size on a hook that I didn't change. But still, the overall size is definitely improved a little bit. Bite rate went down slightly, but still good. Yeah, I mean, if they can't find you, and as long as you're clocked in, you're still good. It's a different ball game. It's kind of weird. Like, so much has changed. You got to understand. Like, I had my last heart attack, and then which was a triple, and I was out for months. Okay, so keep this in mind. This all happened the end of February last year. So I have all this, and then COVID hits. So then after I get done and I'm able to do stuff, we're into COVID. I can't do anything. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, the whole time I was healing, I really didn't even understand what was all going on in the world, because I didn't leave the house for like two and a half months anyway. I really didn't even understand how bad we were locked down until it was like the third month, right around the third month, when I was, getting around better, walking around outside and wanting to go to the stores and stuff. And they're all like, no, 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 you ain't going to the stores. It was almost like, yeah, it was almost like Rick Grimes waking up from The Walking Dead, and everything's a zombie apocalypse. It's like, what do you mean? Now everything's just so second nature. We throw in our masks, and we go about life. We don't even think twice about it anymore. I was lucky enough to get, I got my vaccine, so now it's just a matter of, hopefully we can wade through it, and I don't think we'll ever go back to normal, but we can get back to some sort of normalcy. Oh, no, don't go out to the front. Go this way. Yeah. Unfortunately, I live in a country, I live in the country, and, a lot of my fellow people around me, they don't use it. It's ridiculous. You go to the store and you're shaking your head. It's like we're all not even living in the same place, but it's all good. To each their own. I just give them their distance and move on. My missus got it. She had COVID. She didn't get it too bad. She isolated, did the whole 2 weeks thing. She just still has a hard time breathing, because she gets short of breath rather quickly still, even to this day. But I think she understands. She sees that, if you get it, I think the key is, if you get it more than once, it really takes a toll on you. I mean, I see her, and she only had it once, and she didn't even have it that bad. Like, she slept a lot, but, like I said, she didn't even have it that bad, thankfully. But she understands that next time could be even worse, so she's a little more careful about it. What's up with these perch now, man? What's up with the perch? Every It's been actually a nice and relaxing day at Volkhov, though. We've caught some nice fishy. I'll make sure to tell her I got my salmon record for the weekly, and I'm sure she'll be on tonight. Try, Trying to knock it off. Last time I said that, what'd she do? She turned around and got a stupid trophy. I was like, I got an 18, and I'm like, I got an 18, and like 4 hours later, I heard, I got a 20. uh, Ooh, look at it jump right in. I'm telling you, these rods are nice. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to get a second one. Guys, I'm gonna park up here real quick. I'm gonna grab a coffee while it's nighttime. Let's see if there's any cafe orders we can do. We'll just let her pulls in the water. What could go wrong? Yeah, nothing. So I want to see something. So if I remember right, because I know that's exactly the same rod she has. You said that you bought a Super Duty. As long as it's a spinning version. Yeah, because she didn't want to spend the extra 200 silver. So she cheapskated it out. Yeah, because it's a, oh yeah, because it's a, only, I told her because it was only a 24.3. So, yeah, I don't know why she just decided not to, because she could have got an extra 6 kilograms more. Yeah, I know. I couldn't talk her out of it. You guys, but that's the thing. I understand. You guys are in the same boat. You know, she's lower level too. She's trying to scrimp up every money, and then, but when I'm like, you know, just spend that extra 200 silver, and then you don't have to replace it ever again, not for a really long time. And but then she's like, but I could really use that 200 silver now, and it'll be easier to get that in the future. And then I was like, well, don't get that in the future then. You know, just if that's your goal and you're going to put Nargas on, because I, that's what she did. She ended up putting a Narga on, and I think she went with a 22.8 kilogram line, and then I made her a leader of like, I think 22 kilogram, something to that nature. I made it just underneath her line. That's what she did with her Narga. Exact same thing. Just to give you some ideas. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just telling you that's what I did for her. Um, but yeah, she ended up getting 2 of these, and she loves them. Uh, Absolutely loves them. So I'm not gonna tell her anything different. You know, maybe she'll just, because when you get your Tagar is gonna be, you're gonna slap your Tagar on. It's just gonna be like, you can use it, but you're only gonna get a little bit more out of it than your Narg, just because you're not going to be able to go way over like I do. How do rods break? Well, when your line of the test is over the rod. So this is what I worried when she bought. Well, and it's the same as with Ryan too. So if she's got a Narg and I put it up for 22 kilogram, if she buys a Tagara, you can't run it high. I wouldn't run it more than the load capacity of the rod. um, so if, say for instance, if she puts a 27.7 line on there, so she bought a Tagara, put a 27.7 line on there, you could technically break that rod if you went over to red. If you went more than red line with it, your rod would be at that point the weakest on the whole setup. If you notice, I never try to go into the red that much. I got my line set up heavier. That way I can run a 29 friction just at like pretty much max yellow. And I'm never in the red. It lessens your wear on all your equipment all the way around doing that, and it just makes life a lot simpler. So I don't do it. Yeah, it messes up. Yeah, you'll burn line, and everything tends to wear a lot more if you run red a lot. No, this is the one I'm running, so I'll buy a second one of these. It's a 51 kilogram, but I'm running 39 kilogram line on it. So that's how I set my stuff up. I always set it like this is a 39 51 kilogram rod and reel in it, but I take the 39 kilogram. This is what I run on my carp rods. So if you see my Fortuna carp rods, I just basically, when I go from feeder fishing, or however you want to call it, boilie fishing, pellet fishing, I just take the reel and line off, and I just leave these two already sitting on the rod. So I'm just taking the reel and rod, or reel and line off my carp rods and throwing it on my spinning rods. And I just leave everything else set up the same. Because once you do that, then I'm already pulling. Look, that's my leader, a 38.3 liter. So that my Tagara can handle that. No problem. And my rod can handle that. If I was to put that on a Super Duty, I'd be scared if I, did something. It's to prevent me from doing something stupid. If I do something stupid, like accidentally lock something, the leader's going to break, not my rod. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. The Mega Sheet Kilted Jock did. He used to be part of it, everything that we were doing back in the day. He also does some streaming himself nowadays. So I haven't really caught him, because I'll be honest with you, now that I stream YouTube, I don't go to Twitch very often. I do on occasion, like when I'm at work or something like that. Wow, that's really weird. 309 silver. Like, bam, even, no point, whatever. All right, whatever. We'll take that. So another day or two trolling, and then we'll have that. No worries. All right, let me get some coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Whew, guys, man. Yo, yo, yo. Ryan, never mind, he says. So, that 97 spot's been good for you? Oh. So, yes. Brian said he's been doing really well at 97, and he doesn't have PVA, so I'm quite happy about that. I am quite happy about that. We're starting a little early here. It's alright. We live for early, gentlemen. We live for early. 97 fish? Wow. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah. Yeah. Work from home. I need to find a job where I work from home. That'd be great. Then I could just be like, hey guys, I got a conference call. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Unfortunately, all the conference calls I was always on took like 2 hours. It was always stuff I could never get out of. I'm so glad I don't have to do any Zoom meetings anymore. Oh my goodness, that was like the worst. The worst. And I think out of like 2-3 hours, I would talk maybe, well, it depends. We'd have these meetings like 3 times a week, and I out of the 3 meetings, 2 of the meetings I probably said like 5 minutes, talk for 5 minutes. And the other meeting I would just be like, talk for maybe 20. I can't, oh man. Them Zoom meetings was the worst. I don't expect to catch anything at night, but I just figured I'd try it. Was the worst, man. Yeah. And it was like, it was for like our whole team. So it was like basically all of our managers on that call. So, you know, you got my regional plus the other district managers, which there was 5 of us of those, and then there was 63 managers underneath us. 7:15. Well, that ain't, how long did it take you to grab that? Well, you didn't even have PVA. You had nothing. You were just out there running what, like pellets, dip? That's kind of funny. Oh, okay. Without any attractant, that's I would say that's not too shabby without any attractant. Hell, I think you said you were on 80 whenever you realized I actually was using PVA. There we go. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Of course you hit the Super Duty, didn't you? You hit the Super Duty. You couldn't hit the other. No. Oh, that's only on 25. Come on. Grab one on the other. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm. Calm, calm, calm yourself. This is the, yes, yes, the Starvis is yes. Of course, this is my worst reel out of all three. Because the other ones I could take into the 30s. This is, I was like, oh, I'll just put my worst reel on a 27.7 because it's just, you know, you can't fight with it too much anyway. That's why I can only take it up to 24. It was in the red when I was at 27, I think. That's what I mean. You know. See, I don't ever chance stuff breaking. But you can tell this something on here needs fixed because I'm only able to take it to 24. Usually I can definitely take this higher. So when I get done fighting, I'll have to sit back. Farm bleak. Oh my. Where are you fishing for those at? The 51 spot? I think it's the 51. I can't remember. I think it's the 51 spot. Don't get mad. Get up here. Come on. No, I'm talking about the bellows. If you're going to farm bleak, why not farm them at winding? What? Bleak? Bleak spot? What are you trying? What are you talking about trying at amber? If you're talking about bellows, you can only grab those at tuba. What is wrong with this pole? That's the second time. Oh, the line. Oh. Of course, that don't look too swift either. That's mainly the mech. I ain't worried about the mech. The mech can fall off. It's fine. Oh, I just have to buy more line, but I don't want to buy more line for that. See, this is where I start to become greedy. I laughed about you guys. Look, I know I'm replacing that rod, so why am I going to buy more line for a 27 setup whenever I know I'm going to be running 39 with it once I buy this new rod? So I just deal with that for now. Yep. Winding's really good for bleak. You fish that little area, if you cross the bridge and go right, you fish. I'm trying to remember that little area. It's like a little pond area. It's where I was yesterday. I'm very bad for coordinates. I didn't care for bellow. I didn't get a big bellow. I don't mean to scare you, Ryan. So we were talking about them bellows, right? Okay. So we were talking about the bellows. And I got small bellows, which is what you're after. So while I was fishing for bellows, I caught that. So while I was fishing for bellows, I caught that. Which lure? I actually hit the record button. I'll put that video up tomorrow. How much is my lure weight? Hold on. Is that what you wanted, Kazas? I'm running a, okay. That's on my good one, yeah. This one here, I'm running 27.7, and then this one here, I'm running a beefier line. And then this one here, I run a beefier line as well. So the only one I have to replace now is my last Super Duty, which I'm working on. If I could give it to you or my missus, I would there, Ryan. I'm going to have 2 Super Duties that I'm not going to use anymore. That's what I mean. It's just that, you know, I really wish I could give stuff away in this game. I got inventory overload that I can never do anything with. I wish I could sell or get rid of this. I do not have a reel for this. So I'm gonna probably have to spend money. I don't even have points to put in like a casting reel. I missed a fish. Yeah, look, here's the deal. We used to be able to do it, and then RF4 realized that they can make money by forcing us to buy gold items to trade. So they quit allowing us to trade this stuff only if we bought it with gold. Look, and then, you know, when we outraged about it a year and a half ago when they did this, they promised us an auction house so we could still trade our equipment, but here we still are a year and a half later. And we can make chat channels, but we can't moderate them. So I mean, unless they see they can make, you know, money off of it, forget it. But I do love the game. No, it's not like that, huh? But nah, I mean, well, let's be honest, we'd do the same. We would definitely do the same. Look at all the games we've produced over the last couple years. I mean, we haven't had a decent game to play in quite a long time. Everything's microtransaction. I like MMORPGs, but geez, everything's an item shop. And I don't even have a problem with item shop items per se, but it just, you know, it just gets old after a while. Well, that's how it is. I quit probably for about 6 months, and then I just came back not too long ago. In fact, you could see when I came back, I started streaming the game again. That is actually when I came back. I mean, a couple weeks ago. And not because, look, I do enjoy this game, but there is just a lack of, you know, shit to play out there. Let's be real. And this is the best fishing game there is. I don't care what anybody says. I own all of them. Fishing Planet's too arcadey for me. The Fisher's alright. It's a mix between here and Fishing Planet though. I don't really care for the way the fish fight. I was watching Mista play Atom Fishing the other day. It's made by the same developer of the Fisher, but it also has a lot of the same mechanics. Come on, get in here. So yeah, I don't, you know, if it feels like an arcade and it don't feel like, you know, a challenge to get in. Well, I had problems with Valheim at the beginning. In fact, I streamed Valheim. It was the first game I streamed consistently to YouTube. I was still streaming on Twitch at the time. I was streaming other games, but I decided to, for whatever reason, I was going to stream to Twitch everything else but Valheim. I was going to start Valheim on YouTube. It didn't do so well, but it made me comfortable enough to realize I could stream to YouTube without any complications, which I was worried about. So technically, even though Valheim didn't do great for me as on a YouTube viewer, it made my life a lot easier for the transition to all the other games I started to stream on YouTube, if that makes sense. Because there is a lot of differences when it comes to firing up a Twitch or a YouTube. Well, it's just a lot of differences. Twitch is so easy. You just basically pick a game and you smack to go live. You're done. YouTube, you got to put a thumbnail in. You got to actually, you know, do probably a couple minutes worth of work before you even do the fire. You could just, with Twitch, you could, as you say, you could roll out of bed, smack to go live, and you're streaming on Twitch. But no, it was actually a good experience. It was a real good experience. I like Valheim. I'm not sure I would play it again though. I mean, it was good. It was a good experience. Yes, exactly. Whoop. Yeah, it's definitely definitely was a good experience though. I'll never fault Twitch. I left everything just hang with Twitch because you know, I didn't know if I was going to go back, but looking at it now, I'm not sure I would. I've just become more comfortable with YouTube. I have. The audience's YouTube might be a little smaller. However, you guys are way way less, what's the word? Way less toxic than the Twitch community, and by a large margin. By a large margin. Yeah, toxic. We'll call it toxic. Oh yeah. Even if you when I stream this game, I used to get, I don't know, you used to get anywhere from 10 to 20 just when I did this game, but man, some of the people that would pop in, woof. Or you're streaming another game and they're all like, "Hey mother, why ain't you streaming my fishing game?" I'm like, relax, dude. I like to play a mixed bag of nuts. It gets a little crazy on Twitch. Here it's like, oh, you're not streaming fishing. Okay, I'll check you out later. Well, that's fine. Yeah. That's awesome. Please do. Please do. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was bad, man. Oh yeah. Like that whole community's like rabid. I don't like, if you're not streaming the game you know they found you on, woof, they'd let you hear it. And if you did it like 2 days in a row, how dare you? How dare you? Oh yeah. But I Twitch was perfect. Twitch was perfect. However, I talk about it a lot because it was a very nice. If you ever want to get into streaming, I suggest you do Twitch at first, because let's face it, it's easier to stream, and your VODs only stay, like, if you're an affiliate, 90 days, so it ain't that big of a deal. Stream, get used to being in front of a camera to stream, and then if you want to try something different, by all means. I think the fisher's dying on me here. It's a really good platform, though, for just wanting to get on and just pick a random game and hit stream. But like I said, it's the toxicity over there is just different. Oh, yeah. There's a couple streamers that actually play this game and drink at the same time. But you want to know something funny about the RF4 Twitch community? Like, here's the deal. Here's the 100% deal. So you go and you got this RF4 community, and it's like, well, I like this streamer, so I'm not gonna watch you, or I like you, so I'm not gonna watch that streamer. I really don't care. By all means, watch every streamer. But it's really a weird group of people on the RF4 community on the Twitch side. It's really different. It's really different. We'll just leave it at that. Oh yeah, yeah. It's different. It's more toxic than a first-person shooter game, man. Oh, oh yeah. But the downside is, with that is all the devs hang out on the Twitch side of things. So they're always doing like giveaways and shit like that. Hey, Bosnia. Oh my god. I spent time in Bosnia. Thank you, Aiden. Nice. Greetings. Ooh. Yeah, but and that's a shame. The devs do spend a lot of time in the Twitch area, so they're always doing like giveaways and stuff. But they're usually janky giveaways. So, like you're at a Narga already, so probably 99, we'll say 98% of their giveaways are irrelevant to you because they're giving away for lower level stuff. I know. I like, and that's the other beautiful thing about YouTube. Just like fishing and everything. You get people from all over the world. It's a really nice vibe. I've only come across one really toxic person so far since I've been streaming. Yeah. And and that's what I always tell them. I'm like, guys, you're always doing like an alpha or a proton. How about, you guys do like a Tagara or, a Venga every once in a while? What about a TI rod? How about something like that? And, it is what it is. I got 13 fish. We ain't doing so well now. Well, once again, they want you to buy stuff with gold, and that's why would they give that away? That's a couple $100 right there. Right. Well, if you read the chat, I mean, you're no dummy, you're no stranger. It's the same group has the same giveaways all the time. All the time. And you just get so sick of the giveaways that, they become meaningless over time. If you know what I mean. It's like, if you're always seeing giveaways, then you just become numb to it all. I don't want to see, Well, when I was with Twitch, it was definitely easier to do giveaways. I never even thought about, doing it for YouTube. Like, I'd run a couple things like lures and stuff, just out of fun. I had fun giveaways. I didn't have like, the dumb stuff some of these other people have. And but YouTube's a little. That's another thing. The chat is a little more sluggish on the YouTube side. Like you'll type something and it takes like me a couple seconds to get, where Twitch is fairly more responsive. But that's all right. I think YouTube streaming is going to be, coming around in the next year or two. I've read a lot of really good things about it, so let's hope they stick with what they've been promising. You know, the clips is one of the main things that I look forward to, and that I miss off of Twitch a lot. Hey! Yeah, it ain't nothing impressive. Give me 1 second. I just sold up before we started trolling again. I've only got a couple salmons. I sold all my big salmons. I haven't got anything impressive so far. Give me 1 second. Let me cast that back out. Okay. So, just from today's run, 22 minutes ago, I've only got a 10... I think at 10 kilograms, my biggest one since this morning. That's only like 22 minutes ago. It's nothing really fun and exciting. This is by far the slowest day we've had. We're only averaging, I think, what, 300 silver, I think was our average. It's not really good. If you can get the Tunguska, that's where you know, that's where all the trolling money seems to be. Hit that 11 and, what did Office say? 11 and 12 hole he's doing really well at. I mean, I did get this one here today. Hold on. I'll have to keep net. I did get this one here today. Just a little bit ago. But other than that... I'm using a... I'm using these blue... Hold on. I'm using this. Two of these. DP Crank 6003s. One on each one, and then I got this blue one here. I think this is an 006 or an 002. So hey Mesk, welcome back. You're just getting purchased. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Like the last hour we did like 300. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad either. This hour it looks like we're gonna be a little sluggish. Looks like we're gonna be a little sluggish. Where are you at? Yo, Mesk, you still going Tuba? I think that's where you was when you left with your dogs, Tuba. Well, oh, the stupid little fish. Yeah, Volk slowed down for me a lot. I would try tuber. Someone was saying that Tunguska was still pulling out money too. Tongue always pulls out money. I don't know. Tongue's always pulling the money. Even on a bad run, you're still going to get like almost 400 silver on a bad run. I think probably the lowest I'd made was 350 silver at Tunguska. But then I don't go during, you know, when the weather's like, you know, 20 degrees. I avoid it like the plague. Was it supposed to go back up? I didn't even look. Ah, it's raining there now. Miserable. Miserable. I don't know. The only thing we could do is apparently catch more fish. Come on. I need money. I need silver. I came to Volkhov to get silver. I spent silver. I'll be darned if I didn't let him talk me into buying all them stupid hooks. But they seem to be working out pretty good, so I'm not going to complain. I don't know if they're giving me more than I normally would. I mean, I think it's pretty much close to the same as I was pulling. And I've been catching stuff with my blue DP crank as well, so which has the original hook still on it. Wait, is Daly still here? Daly, you still here? You could try this. I'm using the 2.0 hooks on this one. Whoop. Oh, you'll let me shut you off, but you won't let me turn it back on. Ay, 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 ay. How's that possible? I could shut off the engine, but can't restart it. That's always interesting to me. It's always interesting, guys. Gonna make another pass or two, and hopefully we can get something. We're suffering right now. Only 21 fish. Only 21. Oh, man. That's Volkhov for you. Volkhov will either, you know, do really well or it'll do mediocre. I wouldn't say it does terrible. I've had some bad days here, but for the most part, I would like to say that we've done well overall. Uh-oh. Come on. Give us a nice pike. That'd be alright. No? Come on, take it. I hate the way they put these bites in here anymore. These little nibbles. I don't remember them having that whenever I first stopped playing this game a couple months ago. That's a little baby. Come on. Come on, little baby. Go find a daddy now. Come. Hmm. I want to drift down donuts one of these days again too. I haven't done that for quite a while. We got the kid. He sounds a little excited behind me. They're going for a ride. He sounds excited until you get him in a car. Then he ain't so excited anymore. You know, like all kids. At least we got something. What the hell? That perch looked 100 times bigger than that coming out of the water. It looked 100 times fatter than that coming out of the water. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mrs. is leaving. I'll be right back. See that? You just tell the child goodbye and the missus, and you come back and have a bite. That's the way it goes. It's a baby. Another perch. You know, the guy that stocked this lake full of perches, me and him's gonna have a talk one day. Oh, got a bite on that one. It'll be a perch. Perch? How did I know? Damn, I'm good. You see his perch. We're perch spamming, guys. I don't like the perch spam. Let's try to get some salmon up in here. That's not the size of salmon I wanted, but that's a good start. Let's go. That's also not a good size. But I did say salmon, and they are giving me salmon, so I guess I can't really say much about that now, can I? I mean, I could, they just don't care. Going to the liquor store. All right, brother. It's always good times there. Ooh. Liquor store's great. Somebody's making some mixed drinks tonight. Oh, there's a decent sized salmon. Finally. So let's see. How much money do I have? I'm gonna probably need another run after this because this has not been a very profitable run here. I blame somebody, but it's my own fault. I said Volkhov. In my defense, Volkhov looked intriguing by the weather. I seen 16s, I've seen 17. I'm gonna probably troll one more day because of the rain. See what we get. Sometimes it stirs up something big. You never know. You never know. Most of the time you want sun, but even the sun hasn't really helped us tremendously today, guys. We're just kind of, you know, at the mercy of the Volkhov gods. We are at the mercy of the Volkhov gods. And they said, no. Not today. Still haven't really decided if I'm taking tomorrow off or not. I'm still debating it. I am going to put up... I don't know what to fish for either, Mesk, to be honest with you. I'm at Volkhov and not doing well at all. I am going to stay here another day because it's going to rain. And I'm just kind of curious if I'm going to actually catch something in the rain. There you go. Go for sturge. Daly says go for sturge. You want some perch? You know, Russian sturgeon don't sound bad, Mesk. I'm going to go through this bridge and see if I can get something. Then we'll spin around. Because it's been a very dry day. And I got 28 fish. Got some salmon, but nothing really to write home about. Hopefully tomorrow when it rains, we'll get something big. Oh, I got 2 poles down. Alright. That's intriguing. And apparently I got something small here. Alright, so I just drug everything through a little bit of a line here. A little asp. Oh, I got something that wants to be cranky. Oh, that's my bad pole. Of course! You always hit my bad pole, guys. I like my DP. I love my blue one, yep. Yeah, I think that I'm going to probably switch one out. Well, I don't... See, I always say stuff like that. I think the blues hit better. I'm with you. Let's I'll do a switch. Here, I will actually at nighttime I'll make the switch. I want to go through this bridge real quick. I like the blue better. All the weeklies are on yellow. I even caught an 18 kilogram on I think it was on my yellow one. So the yellow ones are definitely getting the bigger ones. I want to keep a yellow out there. I want to keep a yellow out there. Come on, get off this bridge. Cannot drive today. What is going on? Alright, let's try that whole shot again. For a hunter? What I think I'm going to do is think I'm going to run yellow for this last day. I'm going to run a yellow and a blue on my main trolls. And I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm gonna run a balsa. Yeah, you can. Sure you can. Oh, you didn't know you'd go underneath that? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. You can. I do it all the time. I just missed my you know, you gotta line it up perfect. Because sometimes I'll come out here and I'll just I'll hit this little spot before it gets too late. Some magic. I don't know about yeah. I don't know about all that, but we got it. I think I'm going to use the yellow one on this one here because this is the old reliable pole. Well, the new one anyway. Yeah, sometimes I just come out here, I go through the bridge, I do like a little sweep out here. And then I go back under. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I caught my trophy. I caught a really nice trophy pike right out here too. There was one time I went right underneath that bridge and there was a trophy pike just sitting there begging for me to pluck it. At night, a whole lot of nothing. I make more coffee at night. Lately I've been trolling. So what I'll do is I will go make coffee and I just start my trolling early. To be honest, I don't care if I catch a catfish. Every once in a while, I'll get an early salmon. I used to set up for, depending, like it's gonna rain. So eel would be a good spot, like right off the dock. But I don't have any of my rods set up for eel. There's a pike. Speaking of trophy pike. That's kind of why I like Volkhov too. Not as just a streamer, like as a regular player. I kind of just troll during the day and then I troll late and then I can go to the bathroom and whatnot. And just kind of chill at night. Oh no, I'm doing my voodoo stuff again, Daily. Oh no. We got the dolls out. What I tend to do is I go out of just, you know, transparency. What I do is I also like to go back and I sell every day. Like I'll stop here, I ferry over. Like I'll come up here, I ferry over and I sell. Then I know exactly how much I made for that particular day. So if I go over here and I can just sell 293 pieces. However, I thought I had two. Where's my pike? I thought I had two pikes that was over 3. I sold it, didn't I? I think I sold it. Oh, it don't matter. It's not here anymore anyway. So about 300 silver that run. That was a crap run. You could set up for eel. I'll show you. I can even show you the spot. 2,300. What do I need for that rod? 20 or 7,600? Ay, 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 ay. I hope I have a decent day today. It's either that or I'll be waiting until tomorrow to buy it. Oh. I needed one more fish. I needed one more fish. Oh boy. That's all right. At least I know I'll have enough for my rod when I go back. So these guys fish for eel over here. They generally will come over in any of these. There's a specific area, and I really can't remember. I think it was right over in here that you do some eel fishing. Oh, you lost it? How'd you lose it? Did it go down the river? Oh, no. Let me guess. It was your Venga and you're running up to it. Yeah? I seen that yesterday and I was like, no. I forget who I was watching and they just lost the fish right at the he had his Venga and he had it. He was backing up walking and then he went to run up to it. Yep. Same thing. Same thing. And I was just like, oh no. I felt bad for him too. I was like, oh. And that's I think it was a wild carp. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a big head. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Yeah, 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 yeah. And maybe it was a big head. Yep. Yeah, I felt bad for him. Yes, yes, that was the same video. Yeah. I should have known if I seen a video, Mesk watched the same video. We generally look, look. We watch the same videos. Yep. So yeah, and then you could do that. You could even do some catfishing if you wanted. I know people that goes down to I know some people that go down to the deeper holes and do some cat. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's unfortunate. X-Ray's always complaining. What level is he? He's always complaining about people. Look. Getting bites. He's got a 30. He's got a bigger Atlantic salmon than I do. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I thought about Bear. Bear looked good, but I wanted to come to Volk. All right, let me get some coffee. I'll be right back. All right, boys, we got the coffee. Whew. I'm poor now with a trophy bellow in my inventory. I don't know how I feel about that statement, Mesk. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Give me this. So what I want to do is inventory this thing. Oh yeah, shoot. Why do I keep hitting escape? I hate when I do stuff like that. All right, we want to put the blue lure on that one. I'm gonna change it up. This third day, I need 4 silver. So, what's the worst that's gonna happen, right? But okay, so it's still got decent ones on. Okay, so my third rod's gonna have the red one. The second rod's gonna have the blue. Ew. What? How dare I have junk? I'll at least put the large ones on. That lure didn't have the best. It only had one for whatever reason. Okay, now it's got 2. That should be it. Alright, it is. Alright, let's get some fish. We got a blue out and a yellow out, and yeah, and I'm gonna use the third red balsa crank DP in my hand for this last day we're gonna fish here. Looked like there was something on there. Okay. So, let's go, boys. Third rod out there. It's supposed to rain today, so hopefully we get something big. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I know somebody that did the same thing and caught a big eel. That's why I let mine on at night when I go to ferry over. Like if I'm ferrying over to sell fish, I leave mine on because you never know. I have S2 hooks, or 2.0 hooks. I do have them on the yellows. That's what I've been fishing with all day, Mesk. I've been fishing with 2.0s. I didn't have it. I just threw the larges on for the other one just because. The SNG, man, the SNG. You know, shits and giggles. That's all we do. I need 4 silver. Let's be honest. Come on, guys. I need 4 silver. Actually, I need a little more than that if I want to travel. So, to be honest, what the hope is happens. I get enough, and then maybe I'll troll tongue tomorrow. I do like using 2-0 hooks on trolling, Mesk. Since you're actually here now, I'm gonna tell you I love your 4-0 hooks wild carp fishing, but I do not love your 4-0 hooks anywhere else. I have tried it at various locations. I still like running my like 1-0 hooks at Amber and Bear. For now, I mean, I've tried it 100 times, especially Amber. And then I went to 1-0 hooks and I started catching all them trophies and I never looked back. But I'll leave them on for the wild carps, brother. I'll leave them on for the wild carps. Because it does not really matter for the wild carps, it seems. I still have a high bite rate with the wild carps. Come on. I know you're raining. Let's get a big one here. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. That's because I don't catch anything. That's why I'm funny. I got times for jokes. Ryan's at the liquor store. Ryan's at the liquor store. Boys, boys, boys. Oh, there it is. Is this the 4 silver? What do you think? That's a 50-cent piece? That might be a 50-cent piece. I'm thinking more like a 25. Alright, let's try that again. I need 4 silver. Come on, guys. 4 silver. Let's throw the dice. Let's throw the dice. Oh, oh. That looks like a 4 silver fish. Oh, that's a 4 silver fish. Yes. Yes. I just caught a salmon. I just caught one right outside the island, so let's hope that's where we're at, guys. It's raining. I gotta get some tea. What am I gonna buy? I'm gonna buy a second one of these black editions. I love this rod. I love this rod. Get back to in between the islands here. Yeah, I absolutely love that rod. I have one for another black edition that I won. I can't use it though because it's for a casting reel and I don't have any casting reels. So I'm gonna buy a second one. I'll plant it here and there it goes again. It's just a very nice rod. So I'm hitting them in the 8-hole right now. I mean, this is a nice little rod. 51.3 kilograms. Plus 2 to the wobbler, man. So, you know, it does me justice. It just does me justice. Little meat. Fish meat. All right, I'll send him some fish meat. Just because he said please, but we don't make this a habit, boys. We don't make this a habit. Let's see. Fish meat. I don't use it that much anyway. I think that's what he wanted. And I have 2 hooks on as well. Red, just so you know. So with that yellow lure, I have the 2 hooks. I am running the 2 hooks. Because you know what we do, right? You know we buy a 39 silver lure and put 2 hooks that cost 79 silver each on it, right? because that's just how we roll. Yeah, that's how we roll. That was a nice fish. Wow. Speaking of trophy bellows, you guys have better patience than me. And then, Mesk, I'm not sure what I'm going to buy after I buy that rod. To be honest, I definitely am saving up for this rod. What I'm going for after that, I'm not 100%. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Oh, we're just trying to get a little cash flow built up. That's a perch. Come on. Stupid thing. I hate having to use a net. Somebody jinxed me with perches. That's red jinxed me with perches. Forgot that balsa don't go out as far as the other ones. We forgot, guys. That's all right. Let's bring that in, actually, and then I'll recast. Oh, never mind. Got a bite on that one. And the blue DP crank ain't doing too bad. It's not catching big fish, though. I'm not gonna lie, the yellow one, whoops, the yellow one's hit a little slower, but I think the quality of fish coming from the yellow ones are better than the blue. If that makes any sense. Oh, I try not to be. Gotta be funny, man. I mean, can't take fishing serious. Ooh, there's a pike. Whew. Hot dog, boys. Hot dog. Look, we needed 4 silver to get that other reel, or rod. I think we got 4 silver. I'm excited. So we got to get we're gonna get the rod, and then we're gonna pop off, and I'm gonna troll all day, and that'll give me enough money for the rod and to actually travel tomorrow. If I decide, if I decide to go to Tongue tomorrow, I'm debating. I'm debating if I'm going to stream or if I'm actually going to take the day off. I love pike fishing. That is something I actually love to do. I'm all about pike fishing. Are they still hitting that one spot? Well, there was two spots. There was a spot down by oh, just with jerkbait. Hold on. Just with jerkbait. Oh man, I gotta get rid of some of these lures. So I got some. $21.67. Is that the one down by Sleepy Hollow? Or is that the one right out the exit to the left? I think that Sleepy Hollow, that is where I got my trophy. Like pike. Actually no, my trophy pike. Yeah, down by Sleepy Hollow. I was gonna show you, but I know where I caught it. I don't know if I had it on ever since I came back. Yeah. So I got this one down by Sleepy Hollow. I like pike fishing. Not a lot of people do, but I actually love it. I mean, if that's the case, I should save somebody's purchase, right? I should have kept my purchase for myself. I like if I'm pike fishing and I'm doing a spin rod, I also like to throw out a couple perches. I don't think I can make any more. I can, actually. They'll be good for 2 days anyway. I do like I like pikes. I always have. Everybody's all like, ah, I can't stand pike. Yeah, I loved fishing for pike. There we go. There's a nice butte. I mean, I just run thicker fluoro. I mean, I don't even care about the fluoro. The only place you guys got to worry about, you know, how thick your fluoro line really is Corey. Everywhere else, you can have thick-ass fluoro line, and it ain't gonna hurt your bite rate at all. Cripe, I caught that 18 kilogram out of here with a 39 kg fluoro. It's possible. Maybe I'll do a little pike. I'll save some perch just in case. Leader length matters for a basic trophy percentage. Anything over 40 centimeters can give you a better trophy rate. Just so you know. Don't have a lot of fish food. You know what? Fish food, you'll get plenty of fish food. You want some egg dough? I'll give you some egg dough. Here, you want some fish food? I'll give you some fish food. How's I don't know. How's 10,000 pieces sound? There you go. That should keep you busy for a while. Yeah, so if you have anything over 40 centimeters, your percentage on getting a trophy is increased. And that's coming from the team. That's why you'll see me, for the majority of times, I run a lot of 60s. The bulk of my stuff is 60. It can be a pain in the ass when you're trolling, like getting the smaller fish out, but I think it's more beneficial in the end. These ones might actually not be 60. They are 60. Never mind. So... Man down, man down. Another perch. Another perch. What? Ooh. Got the Russian sturge. Nice, nice. That's a nice little catch there. Definitely nice little catch. Hey! Back in your hole. Where's my spray bottle? That's a nice little catch. I like it. Well, I bet you he was actually fishing for it and not mistakenly catch it. I would have mistakenly caught it. I'd have been fishing for something else and caught that. Because that's my luck. What's your biggest Russian? I can honestly say mine's small. I don't even know if I caught a Russian sturge yet. That is nice. Where'd you go? Get back here. We're talking to you. Alright. One day, Mesk's gonna get his beluga. Yeah. I know. I know. Oh. Ho! Beer in hand, 20 bleak. Oh, watch out, boys. He's going bellow hunting. Bellow hunting. You got a beer in one hand, bleak in the other. But... 'But... 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 All right, you have fun, Rid. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on too much longer. I'll probably finish out this day trolling and see what I got. I will probably have a brief ceremonial outtake to celebrate the history and life of my Super Duty rods that will be retired. Uh, we will have a moment of silence because they have been warriors. They have been warriors for a long time, which is why I'm not fixing my line on that Super Duty. Yes, 21 gun salute indeed. Yeah, Brett, I can only put it up to 24 friction because my line's kind of shot. However, I knew I was going to upgrade my rod, so therefore I won't need that line anymore. So there was no point in actually buying new line for it. We will just retire it when we retire the rod. No. We can't keep feeding you. You're going to keep growing. You're going to grow out of patrol. I gave you 10,000 egg dough. That should have been enough for a little while. That'll keep you entertained for at least, oh, I don't know, a couple days. That should be enough to get you to level 20 to where you can fetch your own. That's good stuff. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not doing it. I gave him 10,000 egg dough. I love you guys, but if I gave everybody stuff like when they asked, then I would not have anything. I learned that a long time ago. But I'm more than happy to give egg dough. By all means, if you guys want egg dough, I will feed you egg dough. I will feed you egg dough until you're full. Oh! Oh! Yeah, but you know what? You're going to use it. You will use it. I don't think I caught anything with this red balsa today. I've done that before. I finally got through it. I don't even remember what dip I bought. It'd be under baits. I don't even remember what dip I bought. I had like tons of it. Oh, cocoa. Look, I'm down to my last 3 containers of it finally. But you know what? I used to go the bear all the time, so it was never a problem because, you know, anybody that's ever had cocoa, you know, goes to Bear Lake. But crab and mussel, you're going to use that. Wait, no you won't. You know, maybe. I mean, you could force yourself to use it. Come on. Get in the damn net. Oh, now you're just being ridiculous. All right. Stupid perch. What's going on? It's hit or miss. It's not that great. You know, you know, brother, last I seen you, you didn't care for RF4 much, and you were going to Fishing Planet. I was in Mista's stream, and you were going on about RF4. I was sitting there laughing, and I'm like, yep, that's what RF4 does to you. Sometimes you won't catch anything. Oh man. Yep, it'll frustrate the hell out of you. What kills me about this game is I could be standing in the same spot doing exactly the same thing, using the same everything. And yeah, we definitely don't catch the same. Oh, you're playing Rust? How's Rust treating you? Yeah. I like Rust. I haven't played it much lately. I think the big problem I had with Rust, I think I think the problem I had with Rust is that everything else that's like Rust is out. Like, you got DayZ, and you got tons of others that are just the same style of principle. I had another game that it reminded me almost exactly like Rust. I try, Brad. I try. We're gonna laugh. I mean, look. I can't fish. I can't shoot in a game. I can't play tanks. I blow up. So if I don't have a sense of humor, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You just got to go out in a blaze of glory. Ah, yeah, you got raided. What is the other game? I'm trying to really remember. There's another Steam game that I got, and it was almost exactly like Rust. It was a 50-man server. Ah, man, it's really gonna bug me now. But there's a lot of games out there just like it. That's you know, Rust is probably the best at it though. I would tell you this, Brett, if you're looking at survival games, then Rust is probably the better of them all. Leaders of Bellows, anything over 45. I mean, because you're gonna be bait fishing, so. The bellow leaders I was using last night was, I think, 60s. Hold on, I'll tell you. I know it's classic hair rig. What was I fishing for? Oh yeah, I ended up going. I went to the pond after I went bait fishing. Whatever your fluoro, you know. Because if I set it up to bait fish, I think it's a classic, right? Isn't it, guys? It's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic leader. I was using a 60 centimeter. Pretty much all my leaders are in between 45 and 60. I tend to grab a 60 centimeter more for whatever reason. I don't know why. I really don't. Ever since we had the developer Q&A, and they said any 45 to 60 or 40 to 60 gives you the most chance at trophies, or better, we'll call it better, improved chance at trophies. then I basically just been shoving 60s on and calling it a day. I love this rod, man. This rod is awesome. Come on, guys. It's so awesome. So awesome. Oh, no. I got to grab my Super Duty. Here I go, Super Duty. Yes. Yes, fluoroliter. What do you mean? You can only attach nylon or steel. What, it's because you didn't make it a... Do you make your own? Hold on, Ryan. Let me, help you out here. Just because you know... What line are you using? What kilogram line are you trying to use for a liter? Okay, you make your own. So basically, when you go to make your own, what do you mean it only? What did I do? Oh, I'm in lures. So you go to your comment and I make 60. What do you mean it will only let you attach? What do you mean nylon or steel? Basically, I mean, here's all my liter materials there, and then I get these right here, these little fluorocarbons. They're really nice. There's for 27, 22. Yeah. You got to really watch. I've done that many times. Bread, Mr. Fully Loaded, yeah, he used to play RF4. He still does. He's in denial, and we really got to bring him back from his denial, Bread. Just to, you know, give him a little information that the fish are still active. The fish are biting. Look at these lovely little fish. Come on. You know your little fully loaded. Look at that little precious little fish. I mean, come on. Tell me you don't have a hankering for that. You know you do. Come on. You know you do. Look at that. You know you want to come back into the game right now looking at that salmon flopping. He was having a rough day. He was having a rough day the other day, but I think today would be a better day for him. There is a big difference, though, between Fishing Planet and this game. I mean, I could see how both... I mean, like, I understand how a lot of people gravitates towards Fishing Planet. But I can't. I've tried Fishing Planet so much. But I understand why people gravitate towards it. I mean, generally, if you go to a spot at a particular time when there's a particular weather condition and you cast at a particular spot, you get a particular fish. I understand why. Believe me, I understand it. Oh, these little perch. All right, you know what? Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Oh, I can only make one of your brothers. That's all right. If it takes me just making one brother, then that's it. Hopefully he learned his lesson now. You did not learn your lesson. How many perch do I should have been doing it all day. I did not know. See, and here's the problem we have, guys. Mesk talks me into doing stuff I normally don't do, and he's very good at it. Like, I would not have even been like, let me go pike fishing at Oldberg. I never would have thought of that, to do. And then, he just twists my arm. And then I'm like, yes. Until finally I'm like, yes, you know what? Pike fishing in Oldberg sounds glorious. So, yeah. Pike fishing in Oldberg sounds glorious. And it does sound pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. All right. Let's go back. Let's do a tally so I can put this Super Duty to rest. We did not do really great here, but I mean, we were probably pretty consistent at the 300 mark for all the days we were fishing. Let's see if I can grab something coming in. I'd like to take that as a win. Oh, and then I just jinxed myself. 186, man, that's miserable. All right, so Mesk basically broke himself to buy a rod earlier. And I feel that I should just do the same thing. All right. Okay. Number 2, boys. Number 2. They're really nice rods. Boom. Woo! Woo! I'm free! I'm free, guys! I'm free! I'm free! So the next thing I gotta start saving up for is I think I'm just gonna start smashing my harvesting skills until I will till this is 100%. 92. So I got to go up 8%. So I think that's going to be the next task at hand, guys, to sit there and smash those damn harvesting skills. I will probably be on, I don't know for how long tomorrow. We will do some pike fishing. Dang it, Mesky talked me into it. I was going to take some time off, but that's fine. That's fine. What I'll do is I will post a sturgeon, that stupid sturgeon video that I have from last night, from when I was bellow fishing and caught a bastard sturge. And I'll post that, and then I will probably go live for at least, I want to say two hours. I don't know if it's going to be a real long stream, but it will be a stream. And I will pike fish. And we'll see how that goes. So smash that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to jump off here. I got to get ready for work and take a shower, wash this stink off. But hopefully our fishing is a little better tomorrow. Pike fishing, Oldberg. Not sure how long, but we're going to do it. And then after that will be Thursday. I have the day off, so I might fire up a little later on Thursday and have a little bit longer. We will see about that. At any rate, I appreciate everybody for hanging around. Bread, Ryan, Mr. Mesk, Dijon, everybody. There's a long list of names. I'm not even going to get them all, but I will check you guys out later. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Peace.